So point number one is that if there are tiny errors or maybe there are major issues, you have to understand that they require different kinds of apologies, and making mistakes is a part of being a human being. But at the same time, as soon as you make a mistake, it necessitates saying sorry, or it necessitates the apology. So you should be prepared whenever you realize that you have made a mistake. Maybe you have made a minor error or a major issue. So you should know how to apologize. First, you should accept your mistake, and then secondly, you should go and apologize to that to the relevant person or the authority and whoever is related to that matter. So there are different ways to apologize, and first I'm going to discuss how can you apologize in a formal way. So in a formal way, there are many ways with which you can apologize, and the first and the most successful phrase that you can use is to I apologize. I apologize for being late. I apologize for not submitting the work on time. I apologize for not attending your phone call, whatever the scenario is. And you can use this term I apologize in a very convenient manner. Please remember that saying I apologize will serve the purpose. It is flexible. It will serve the purpose in for the major error also and for the minor error also, because it is highly flexible. And when you listen to it, when you hear this certain term I apologize in a sentence, then you know that it is used in a very formal way. It is different from I'm sorry, but still it is showing the apology. So the first way is to use the word I apologize. The second very good way to apologize formally is to use the phrase my apologies for being late, my apologies for not submitting the work on time, my apologies for not attending your phone call. So use this my with a pronoun my, and then link it with apologies, and then you can just use it in a sentence. So my apologies, and followed by the message that you want to put. So this way also your apology will be very, very formal. Another way is to use the term I can't apologize enough. This term I can't apologize enough. When you want to express your sadness over a matter, so use this form of sorry. So I can't apologize enough for not answering your phone call. I was away. So I can't apologize enough. No, it shows that you are regretting and you are sorry, and it shows also intensity, that how sorry you are or how sad you are over a certain action. So use this term. I can't apologize enough. Please accept my sincerest apologies. Now, this term highlights how sincere your apology is. So use the phrase, please accept my sincerest apologies. I could not make it. I could not do it. So please accept my sincerest apologies. Now this shows that you are very sincere, and it highlights your emotion. So use this term, please accept my sincerest apologies, and just put this in a sentence, use this in a sentence, and you will see the magic. Another way to show apology is to use the phrase I am regretful. Now this shows that you are deeply apologetic, but remember, whenever you use this phrase I am regretful, you have to use I am sorry in a sentence. For example, I am sorry for missing the deadline. I am regretful. So with I am regretful, you have to use the word I am sorry somewhere in the sentence, and then it will be it's a complete thing. Otherwise, I am regretful, then you have to show you are sorry also for a certain thing, and then it will be complete. Now just imagine if you are stuck in a very dire situation, and the situation is intense and it's some kind of crisis. Then you have to use this phrase, please forgive me. But you cannot use this phrase for showing apology in in every situation. You have to understand that this is very serious, and intensity of it shows that the situation was drastic, some kind of chaos or something huge has taken place. That is why you are asking for forgiveness. So be careful when you use this phrase, please forgive me, because it shows a lot of emotional value. But if the situation is such that really calls for your forgiveness, then please do use this phrase. Otherwise, you can rely on I apologize and I am regretful. And another way to say sorry in a formal setting is to use this phrase in a sentence, that I am at fault and I take full responsibility. Now, this is very effective way to accept the responsibility of a certain action. So you can say, I could not convince the client and he backed out last minute. So I take the full responsibility of it. It was my fault. So I am at fault and I take full responsibility of a certain loss. So this way also you can, in a business setup, in a very formal setting with your employer, you can use this way to show your apology. Now, something which is purely from British English, so, and it is less common in US or American English. So you say, I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon. So I beg your pardon, I cannot present the lecture until next Friday, let's say. So I beg your pardon. So this shows that you're being very courteous, very congenial, and out of courtesy you are saying, I beg your pardon. But it is very British. So if you think that the situation demands such an apology, then you can use it. Now we have discussed some very serious ways to show apology in a formal setting. But we also meet friends, and we are also with your family members, so where situation is not that intense, but still there's a need to say sorry. So how would you say sorry with your friends, to people who are very close to your heart? So there are ways to say sorry in a casual way also. So you can say, my bad, I didn't see you there, my bad, I didn't do it on time, I did not attend your call, my bad. So saying my bad shows apology, but it is comfortable, it is convenient, it is a more casual way to speak to your friends when you are relaxed. So my bad. Another way you can express your sorry when you are with your friends is to use the word my mistake. It's my mistake. So I didn't know you were waiting for me, so my mistake. And then with a smile, you can just win over the situation. So my mistake. Similarly, use the phrase my fault. So my fault, I didn't think about this option earlier. My fault. So you just use the word my fault, and you are done. So again, it depends on the situation. If you're with your friends, so you can easily use this term, my bad, my fault, my mistake, and then the task is done, apology is made. Another way in a casual setup, how would you say apology is, sorry about that, sorry, simple, I'm sorry about that, and it will serve the purpose. Similarly, you can also say, oops, I didn't know that, oops. So it's again very casual, but it is allowed when you're with your friends. And being a human being, of course, we interact in different settings, and when you are in company of your friends and family members, so these options are convenient and allowed. So if you like the session, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Inshallah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. This is Aesha Khan signing off. Take care.